We have learned so far that AI is not Terminator, at least not yet. And we also heard about another concept, machine learning. Marty wants to know what that means.
Absolutely. So, in fact, there are three acronyms in the industry that I think it's worth clarifying. AI, artificial intelligence, ML, machine learning, and DL, deep learning. So as explained in a previous video, AI is computers mimicking human behavior, right? Then machine learning is a subset of AI. And as the name says, it's all about getting machines to learn from data rather than humans having to create all the logic behind it. And deep learning, which we can explore in another video, is again a subset of machine learning where there are multiple layers of data to learn from.
That's great. So Ed, let's then talk about some practical examples of how machine learning is used. I remember you talking about some core AI categories. One of them was natural language and another was computer vision.
That's right, yeah, and an example of natural language is how we have been producing the subtitles for this video, right? And they've been in English, Spanish, and Portuguese. And neither of us are experts in video editing, let alone subtitle or even translation, right? And we are very busy people. So how did we make it work?
Yeah, well, we have used AI. We uploaded the video and the AI could recognize what we said, syncing it to the right timing. And I think it got around 85 to 90% right. And all we had to do, make a few adjustments. And then once English was done, we just had to do the translations, again, with minor adjustments. So I am native Spanish and I could translate, but all I had to do was just push a button.
That's right. Yeah. And I did the same with Portuguese, right? So you see, this just demonstrates how AI is here to complement, to augment humans, right? And basically it took something that's very, very time consuming and made it very easy for us. And it did not have any issue with our pronunciations either, right, Nahia?
Yeah, my Spanish accent. This is because the machine has been learning from many, many inputs and voices, including all the many accents, and could understand what we say.
Exactly. So basically, these are examples of how, of the many AI capabilities. One of them is that we call what we call, speech text. The other one is translation itself, which isn't really done word for word. It actually looks into the context of what we're saying.
Great. And now give me an example of computer vision.
Right. Okay. So computer vision follows a similar idea, right? Which is to give machines a lot of images, teach it what these images are, and then present other images of the same thing and see if you can identify it, right? So let's give an example. If I give the AI pictures of Christ the Redeemer, then I'll say it's Rio de Janeiro, and it will learn it, right? These pictures can have different angles of the statue, etc., etc. And then I can also give it pictures of the famous Golden Gate Bridge, right, in San Francisco. So I say it's San Francisco, right? So now, after I've done all of that, the machine has learned, then I present it with this image.
Then the machine will be very confused.
Yeah, most likely. And in fact, so would humans, yeah, if they don't know that this is Lisbon, in fact. And it's interesting you use the word confused because the machines will actually give us a score, yeah, for every time we ask. And then maybe we'll say, I have 20% confidence that this is real, or 15% confidence that it's San Francisco. So actually, it just doesn't know, right?
At that point, I'm sure you can provide more data and more information to the machine so it can improve its accuracy. And this again, where humans are involved. And what does this mean to Marty and to the people listening to us? It means that each of us should understand how machine learning can disrupt and help us in our area of interest. For example, for Marty, he wants to teach guitar. So he can have AI help his students by providing feedback, which is much more scalable than him having to provide feedback individually.
Absolutely.